Have you ever considered what impact your pets have on the environment? New research reveals that dog owners could do much more when it comes to their carbon paw print. Really? Dog owners have never considered the impact their dog has on the environment and sustainability. So how can we become a more considered canine consumer? Let's speak to the TV vet, surgeon and animal welfare campaigner Marc Abraham, who's across the research. Marc, thanks for joining us. Morning to you. How are you doing?
Good morning, Steve. I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, nice to have you with us. Tell us about this study. You know, who's behind it, and what are the highlights for you in it?
So the research by Hound has shown that over half of British dog owners have never considered the impact their dog has on the environment. But the good news is 87% have admitted that they're keen to make small changes in order to help reduce their global carbon paw print. And one of the main ways we can do this is actually to switch our pet's diet, our dog's diet, to a plant-based one.
So interesting. So turning pooches vegan.
Turning them plant-based, maybe not 100%, maybe start with 1 day a week and maybe starting to work up to 7 days a week. But by just replacing their normal diet with a plant-based diet, obviously it would have a huge impact on protecting the environment. But also we've seen some obvious health benefits as well. For example, less likely to have allergies, they're less likely to be obese, and that comes with all another set of health problems from diabetes to heart problems. They'll tend to live longer without those problems, obviously. So there's the exciting parts of that research is if you swap your dog's diet for a more plant-based one, it's healthier and it has less impact on the environment. So basically, why wouldn't you?
Well, no, absolutely right. And do you think that, well, you obviously know, and the research must back this up, but, you know, perhaps to people listening who have dogs and they've been feeding them, you know, traditional dog food or dog biscuits over the years and giving them bits of meat and what have you, will they still get the same nutrition? Will they still get the vitamins that they need, the minerals that they need in their diet?
Absolutely, Steve. So all these diets that we're talking about today, especially the one from Hound, they brought out this new superfood, they call it, has been nutritionally balanced and formulated by professionals, nutritionists and vets. It contains pumpkin and quinoa and even sort of things like blueberries. And specifically formulated for our dogs. So it's a complete diet, which is really important. And as far as I'm aware, with the samples that have gone out to friends of mine's dogs, they're all loving it. And I think also in a growing population of more plant-based, more ethical thinking pet owners, obviously we're all animal lovers, it's becoming harder and more challenging, I think, to justify feeding dead animals to our pet animals. So if there's a healthy alternative that ticks every box, also protects the environment, then yeah, definitely worth considering. And it's just one of the 6 ways really of being a more considered, as you say, pet owner, from choosing products that last longer and don't have to be thrown away or replaced, from upcycling and repairing bedding and toys and other things that traditionally are just replaced very quickly as well, to pet-friendly holidays and staycations, to grooming products, to choosing compostable poo bags rather than plastic poo bags. But really, to swap your dog's food for a more plant-based one is just one of the easiest ways that we can actually look after our pets and protect the environment at the same time.
Now, I've never been a dog owner, but I've been a cat. Well, I say cat owner. I've lived with cats all of my life. No one owns a cat. The cat owns you. Is this
Absolutely
something that could be moved into feeding other animals? Because I'm not convinced my cats would automatically approve of a plant-based menu.
Well, it's a very controversial topic, especially in the sort of the pet world, if you like. And for a long time, we've assumed that unlike dogs, that cats are what's called obligate carnivores. They need meat, but recent research has shown that they can actually thrive on a plant-based diet as well. And that research has been recently conducted, and it's fascinating and a really exciting time to be alive, really, in terms of pet food, because as we have evolved as humans in choosing what we eat and being a lot more, in a way, obsessed with the ingredients, we're becoming a lot more obsessed with what we feed our pets as well. So I think in answer to your question, watch this space, because there could be vegan cat food diets coming out quite shortly as well.
Okay, I shall have a word with Mungo and Basil when I get home and tell them what to expect. Mark, really good. I know we're against it time-wise and we've got to let you go, but thanks very much for your time. That's Marc Abraham, TV vet surgeon and animal welfare campaigner. Have you ever considered what impact your pets have on the environment? New research reveals that dog owners could do much more when it comes to their carbon paw print. Really? Dog owners have never considered the impact their dog has on the environment and sustainability. So how can we become a more considered canine consumer? Let's speak to the TV vet surgeon and animal welfare campaigner, Marc Abraham, who's across the research. Mark, thanks for joining us. Morning to you. How are you doing?
Good morning, Steve. I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, nice to